Hello everyone, this is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team and this is a 100% Tigers deck. Okay, here we go. We have a really great video today. Are we starting with two basics again? This will be so many weeks in a row that we've either had one or two basics and wow. Okay, it can only go up from here, right folks? Only up from here. So we're gonna get right into it. We have 3 SIGs today. 3 SIGs, which is always exciting because folks love SIGs. I'm going to talk a little bit of game strategy. Yes, I'm going to talk a little bit about skills because folks have been hitting me up to talk about skills. I'm going to feature 2 of your teams, but let's get started with the 3 SIGs we have. And let's go right here. Let's see a Tiger. Tiger. Let's see it. And man, I was hoping to see a lightning bolt. So we'll do it one at a time here. We'll work our way up to gold. And we have a Philly. Who's this? We got a, whoever that guy is. This is just another one, 67 overall. Ugh, man, I guess good connectivity and okay fielding, I guess. So what do we have here? A Texas Ranger. This looks like a pitcher. Yep, that's a Chapman Ranger. Wow, look at that. 23 Chapman, 67 overall. All he really has is high fastball. So let's hope for a Tiger. Tiger. Let's see it. And, oh, man, I thought that was a Tiger for a second. What do we have here? We have, okay, it's a Yelich. That's a good Yelich. And I thought that was a Miami Marlin for a second, but I guess it's a Milwaukee Brewer. 69 overall. What year Yelich is this? A 16? No, maybe that was when he played for the Miami Marlins. Okay, never mind. That is a Miami Marlins Yelich, a 2016. You don't see that very often. Okay, well, we got a couple All-Stars on there, and I don't know about that Bond. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. It's good for any Philly team. Let's get rid of this All-Star pack, and because All-Star packs are pretty much junk. They're just not worth the squeeze. They're not worth a lot at all, and that's a 21. So let's keep going, and we're going to go to team select, and we're going to go pitcher, I guess. We're hoping for a legend or a vintage, really a vintage. Let's hope for a vintage. Let's see it. And bam, lightning bolt. Oh, I think I needed a batter, actually, but that's okay. Because of Mentor, right? This Mentor hosed my whole team up, and there's a Buck Farmer. Ugh, Buck Farmer. Okay, that is 64 overall. Well, at least he's 74, so he's almost maxed out in overall. So let's go ahead and team select Diamond Pack, and we'll go Tiger again. I think I need a batter for Mentor. Let's see. And bam, lightning bolt. What do we have? And we have a... Let's open it. Let's get to it. And we have, Riley Green. Last year's Riley Green. And he's at 63 overall, which is really low for him. They have him way low on fielding. If you saw some of his catches last year, you'd be like, dude, why did they lowball him on fielding? But that's okay. So let's go ahead and player select. So remember, I pulled 1 prime out of here before by refreshing it. I think I refreshed it, and I got that Goldschmidt prime. Ooh, these are all really low. So I guess we'll go for, I think we need a batter, though. I think we need a batter for Mentor. I can't remember anything about Mentor right now, and I have no batters. Okay, these are all pitchers except for that center fielder who's very low. So we'll just go with that Wang because he's 80-something. May still need him for Mentor. I don't know, but let's keep going. And we're going to go to the Ultimate Team Select Pack, and let's hope for a prime. Prime. Let's see it, and we're getting 2 golds instead of a prime. So we'll just open them quickly and keep going. A Torkelson from last year. Torkelson just sent back down to the minors. Really struggling this year. So, and here we go, live Ultimate Player Pack, because live is always better, right? Except for it's not, because you can't get prime, you can't get vintage. So let's hurry up and open this. And we get a, ooh, man, it can't get much worse than that. Oof, that is rough. A catcher, really low catcher. Don't know why I just did that. So, okay, Ultimate Player Pack. So let's get rid of this thing. And yes, bam, lightning bolt. Fantastic. Okay, because we need stuff for this Mentor thing, because I got to finish up this Mentor. And that's another relief pitcher. Can I get some batters? Come on, game. Break me off some batters here. You know what I mean? Just break me off a couple batters. So let's hope for a legend. Legend. Let's see it, and nothing. Okay, let's hurry up and get through these. So, and that's, I don't know who that guy is. An old Blue Jay, I guess. I don't know my 1980s Blue Jays very well. So I guess we're just hoping for a prime here or a vintage. So we'd like either one, and we don't even get a gold out of here. So, and there's another Buck Farmer. Another Buck Farmer 17. And they are just, flooding us with Buck Farmers. And you never want to be flooded with Buck Farmers. I'm telling you that right now. If you don't remember anything from this video, you don't want to get flooded with Buck Farmers. So, okay, here we go. And we got 3 golds, and okay, we have another Buck Farmer. It's Buck Farmer Day. Look, upper level, right in the middle, you got a Buck Farmer, and then you got a long hair, Harvey, in the bottom left. So a bunch of weird photos, and even that Ray in the upper right. Really, really cheesy picture. All right, let's keep going. And what do we have? Prime. Let's see it. And we got a gold, 1 gold. Okay, that's it. At least we have no Buck Farmers there. Okay, this game's like flooding us with dupes right now. Dupes and Buck Farmers, because that Dodger was seen before. Let's hurry up and open these last 2. We'll do some combos, and let's get down to business with a couple of your teams. So I'm going to talk a little bit about game strategy. I will talk a little bit about good old PvP, because PvP is back. I don't really know what they did to change PvP. I don't know what they did to change. If anyone knows, I looked through like the news and the update. I did not see any changes to PvP on there. I will say, some of the matchups are a little bit different. We're going to use this overamp ticket, and I'm going to use this thing right now on, what's this Cabrera at? You know what? I need to do a little more research before I use that thing, because I really wanted to use it during a video, because those things are kind of exciting, right? But I'm not going to this time, because I don't know who to use it on. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to combo. Remember, we need diamonds. We need to hurry up and get done with our freaking mentor. So there we go. There are a couple diamonds there, and there's a first baseman. So we're going to try that Olerud. He was so quiet, they used to call him CP3 Olerud instead of the Star Wars character, because he's kind of robotic. But he was a great player back in the day for both the Blue Jays and I think the Mariners. So we're going to go for the bearded guy right here. We're going to go through, no, we got another Chapman. So like I said, game is flooding us with dupes right now. I don't understand this game. Come on, give us some new stuff. So anyway, hey, thanks for all your feedback. I really appreciate it. If you want your team featured, hey, you got to send me a friend request. I don't know. I think I got one from Praise the Lord or something. I don't know if that's a real team name or someone dude was just saying that to give me props for one of my polls in my other video. But hey, bro, if you want your team featured, please send me a friend request, Navy_Kangaroos, and I will feature your team. So I am featuring 2 teams today, and they're going to be good ones. So, look at that old Terran, because he played for the Tigers for a hot second. So we'll go ahead and try that. We'll go 2 over for the Terran, and man, we are not doing well pulling diamonds. So we're kind of striking out with diamonds. Good with dupes, just no diamonds. So, man, 3. That was ugly. Hope no one saw that. I'm not even going to talk about it much longer. So there we go. Can we just get 1 diamond? Can we just get 1 diamond game? 1 diamond. And nope, it stayed put. It was shadowed there, and I didn't pick it. So I'm just really disappointed in that. Okay, that is about it right now. So we will get down to your teams. We'll get down to some business. I do want to talk a little bit about PvP, because PvP, I got to tell you, yeah, it's back. I don't know what's different. I guess the game doesn't like time out as much. I'm not quite sure what is different about PvP, but they had it down for a long, long time. And maybe it's mistake pitches. Maybe there aren't as many mistake pitches. I don't really understand what they did to PvP. But if anyone could cue me in on that, I would really appreciate it. So we're going to start with New York Boost. New York Boost. Okay. Reviewed one of his old teams back in the day. Like probably a year and a half ago, New York Boost. So we got another Yankees deck right now. First thing, I always look at the catcher, right? 67 overall and a lot of power. Is a pretty dang solid catcher for this Gary Sanchez. And I got to tell you, good skills right there. Still working them up. I don't really like exhaustion that much, but that's okay. Charisma and spotlight are great. That's a great skill set for PvP. I got to tell you, solid skill set for PvP. Look at this. Here's the problem with, actually, you know what? You don't care about fielding, so I'm fine with that. 88 fielding, hey, who cares, right? Who cares? So don't see many SIGs on here. Let's look at this judge really quick, because this 74 overall is just a sweet judge. If you're ever going to get a SIG judge, there you go right there. Slugger instinct and charisma, hey, still get a legend skill on that judge. Maybe not though, because you're gonna be changing them out because there's so many judges out there for prime, I think, and other stuff. But look at this. This is crazy. 74 overall for a catcher, a non-sig, non-prime catcher. That is just huge. I might use barrel it up over slugger instinct. So hey, talking about skills, right? I do like barrel it up a little bit better than slugger instinct, but I got to tell you, you got a lot of eye going on there, and that's fine. But, you know, a little lower fielding. I like having decent fielding as shortstop, better than speed. But, you know, it's all up to you. And that's pretty solid, you know, shortstop. That's nothing to sneeze at. That is a really, really high shortstop. And look at this Voit. That is another... Look at all the power Yankees decks have. I got to tell you, Yankees decks have tons of power. So, and there you go. Your leadoff hitter's right there, this LeMahieu. And it's 71 overall for the LeMahieu. Pioneer is great for a leadoff hitter. It's actually great for everyone. I even like table setter or whatever. I think that's what it's called, or contact maker, or so chance maker, I think it is. But Pioneer and Slugger Instinct are okay together with heavy hitter. Although I do like Slugger Instinct with a charisma a little bit better than that. Pioneer is solid. I love Pioneer just about anywhere in the lineup. So that's your leadoff. That is a solid leadoff. So let's go look at your pitchers. So pitchers, and you're already an S for Yankees deck, and you're also yes for Diamond, or an S for Diamond. Yes, yeah, S, whatever. Sonny Gray. So I'm a little surprised that this isn't your ace, because he is 71 overall SIG. So that thing's really, really high, and he's got Workhorse, which is tons of stamina. So I would like to see what tons of stamina. So, and I kind of see what you did here, because your development was very low stamina and high fastball location velocity. So you kind of make up for the stamina with Workhorse, I guess. But I just don't know how Workhorse pays off. So I really want to know, New York Boost, how does Workhorse paying off when you're doing your? Let us all know. Let us all know how Workhorse is when you do your lineup test. Okay. Because you got to use that lineup test. If you ever want to know if this skill's working or not or whatever, use lineup test, but compare about 3 of them, right? Compare about maybe 2 on each side to at least get an average, because I've seen some wild jumps between a couple times through the fake seasons that they do there. Slow starters, okay. Finesse pitcher and dominant pitcher. Well, here's the thing. So you're more finesse pitcher right now. What do you have more of? But you have higher dominant pitchers. So I would switch those out and just do one of those skill reset tickets and just put finesse pitcher as 8, because, you know, you got the finesse pitcher stats right there with the location and break. So with a high location. So I would just break out. I would swap those, because you'll see a higher benefit for finesse pitcher. But that's a pretty solid ace right there at 70 overall. But I would like to see that Sonny Gray in, you know, as your ace, because that's the highest. You got this baton test at 72 overall, which is really, really high, and I like what you did with this, with the whatever, the skill training change or whatever that is, a +2 for velocity, minus for you know, that's down to 49 overall. So that's pretty solid. I like Boss and Untouchable, and dominant pitcher's fine. Those are all fine. I do like Untouchable. I like Boss a lot for a closer. I just do. But I like even more than that. I like one of the skills that's like specifically for closers. And you got like Elite Closer is awesome, okay? So whoever asked for like best skills for closer, Elite Closer is really, really good. Bullpen Day, solid. So is cooperative pitching. Those are both legend skills. So you got cleaning up your mess, finesse pitcher, last boss. So definitely beef up that boss. And I guess, I don't know, maybe finesse pitcher. I like finesse pitcher better than mess, but mess is good. But that's a pretty solid setup that you got there. And I think the next one this Servino, 71 overall. Okay, you might end up black diamonding him eventually. But I don't know. I don't black diamond my 5th pitcher just because I'm hoping for either a prime to black diamond or someone else to black diamond. But I would do maybe this Giambi, 72 overall. That's pretty solid, Giambi. But because you're going to need a black diamond, someone else too. Maybe the catcher. Actually, just go with the catcher. If you're going to black diamond the next person, just go with the catcher. Even though, because you don't want to waste resources on someone that's not going to be in your lineup for a while. I think you'll probably find a different first baseman. This Hicks is okay. 71 overall, that's pretty good for an outfielder. That's definitely nothing to sneeze at, right? And, yeah, those are good. Laser beam, okay. You got Trips Gold. Trips Gold is always fun, right? So I would look at black diamonding either the Chapman. Chapman will probably be in our lineup for a while, or maybe this Robertson that's 70 overall. So one of those things. So I'd black diamond one of those, work on some skills, and keep going with that. So thanks, New York Boost. Really want to hear how your team keeps developing. Keep hitting me up, man. You don't have to wait a year next time, and I'll review your team again. Thanks a lot. So here we go. We're going to go to power troutage. Again, if you all have asked me to review your team, please send me a friend request, okay? So here we go. We're going to start with this Napoli, 64 overall, and they give him a SIG. That's what I'm talking about, how the game does that. I don't like how the game does that. I don't like how the game does that with giving SIGs to catcher or any player that's 65, 66, even 67 overall and below. It's just like, come on, really? You're going to waste it on that? But, look at your development. Look at how much development you had to use to even get him to decent fielding, because that's going to be your catcher for a while, right? You could have used that development anywhere else, but you had to use it on fielding because, even though he's a SIG, he's 57 overall for basic fielding, which is just garbage. Absolute garbage. So you had to waste a ton of resources, plus 15 in development, plus 4 in that skill change or the stats change ticket, whatever you call those things. So you had to use a lot. You could have used that anywhere else, but I get it. You want decent fielding, right? You want respectable fielding anyway. But, man, just think of if you're able to dump all that into power. Think of how big of an impact that would make if you dumped it all with power. And he got laser beam too. Wow. Okay. So this Napoli, I would get him a legend skill. I just would get him a legend skill because I think that's a sweet card. Here we go. Love seeing this. Is Don Baylor, SIG. This is awesome. I love seeing, vintage SIGs or even legend SIGs for teams. And that one is awesome. That's 68 overall. But look, 50 overall fielding. So, you boosted him in all the right areas and number 4 in your lineup. So that is a sweet, sweet card. Pujols, 69 overall SIG, born to be a star, charisma. Where's he at in your lineup? Number 3. Okay. I usually like to put born to be a star, number 4 or 5. This Fletcher is pretty sick. Spotlight, charisma, reliable. I do like, let me see, where is he at in your lineup? I like that second base shortstop, that versatility. That is great. This Trout, of course, this is your jewel right here with 74 overall SIG. That is sick. Can't say how sick this is enough. I would is this the one with, look at high eye, high power, high everything. This dude is probably just raking in her lineup. However, I don't like Born to be a Star for that player. I would like him to have something different than Born to be a Star, especially since he's number 2 in your lineup. It's, if he was number 4, if you could afford to put him number 4, he would just be raking. I think Born to be a Star would be much more effective number 4 in your lineup, but that's okay. So the Simmons, that's okay too. Charisma, barrel it up. Training Junkie. I like Training Junkie for a silver skill. Nice alliteration there. But here we go. The Simmons, that's pretty solid Simmons. Like that a lot for shortstop because shortstops at 70 overall are really hard to come by. And then you're still working on third baseman. 71 overall is pretty freaking awesome for a third baseman. So really like your offense. I see you got that Baylor at number 4. Maybe swap that Baylor and the Pujols maybe. Put the Pujols at number 4 and maybe the Baylor at number 3. I don't know, or the Baylor at number 5. But I really, really like your Trout. That is a sick Trout. Love that thing. You got a sick card. Okay. You got an Ohtani ace right here, 74 overall. Just a sick card. And you got Dr. K, my favorite. Props to you for the Dr. K. Good job there, bro. Love seeing that. Fireball and finesse pitcher and cleaning up your mess. The only thing with finesse pitcher, you're perfect for finesse pitcher. because you got exactly what you need for finesse pitcher to get max effect. And cleaning up your mess, look, that's a sick card. You have that trained up like you need to. I like that a lot. That is a great ace to have. Perfect picture on there too, because you're probably getting a lot of great. I don't know what his pitch variety is, but I love Dr. K. Dr. K is the best. And here you go. You have your Suarez, which is okay. I mean, again, not the highest sig in the world, but it's great. Finesse pitcher. You have that thing nailed down. So that's your number 2. You got this Bundy at 73 overall, huh? You got a 73 overall. That is pretty solid. And you got ace, finesse pitcher, and cooperative pitching. So, okay, I still like finesse pitcher better than ace, but you may not. So, especially with those skill spreads, I like finesse pitcher better. You have a lot of finesse pitcher, I got to tell you. And you've definitely trained these to get max effect on it. So great job there, bro. Really great job. I like this Richards. So look, your pitching staff is stacked. And even this Weaver, I think it's a 73 overall, right? Yep, Weaver 73 overall. Last boss, finesse pitcher, season. I don't know. I don't know if that's probably not, get a legend skill for that. That's not worth it using a blue thing to change. But I really like that. This Houston Street. Okay. So here's the thing about the Houston Street. You got him maxed out in skill points, which is rare, but I love that. It's not rare for legends and stuff, but it's definitely rare for a SIG, and I freaking love that. But you're going to need new skills for that. And I would like to see you change those around a little bit. Maybe get a legend skill for that Houston Street, because I would like to see that as your closer. What is it, 65 overall, though? But actually, this Smith is probably a little bit better, although he's got a little bit higher stamina. But that's, that's pretty solid for a closer. Finesse pitcher, okay. What do you have for? Well, you got that skill all the way there. I do like boss, but I kind of like finesse pitcher a little bit better on that. So I don't know. And then here we go. Pitcher chemistry, you got to have pitcher chemistry, and this is the perfect spot for it in the long reliever. So remember that, everyone. Pitcher chemistry, long reliever, that's a perfect place for it. And you got this Harvey. You're just waiting to upgrade this Harvey. 69 overall, and you have this dude trained up pretty freaking well. So I don't think, is this dude going to end up being a closer? He might be your closer. I don't know. You'll be able to increase his skills to full level. You're still working on that right now, but of course you need that diamond grade upgrade. So you'll need that diamond upgrade, and then you'll be all set for that. So great team, Power Troutage, really appreciate it. And I'm gonna do one more thing before I head out, because I think I got to check my club store really quick, because I think I have enough for one more pack. Do I? Yes, I do. I have just enough for one of these premium vintage packs. So let's see if we can end this with a bang and pull a legend. Let's see a legend right here, okay? Oh man, let's see this legend. And do I have anything else to open? I don't think I have anything else good to open. No, I don't. So I have a couple of those gold basic stat adjust things. Might use those eventually, but here we go. Legend. Let's see it. And we have... Nope, just a gold. Okay, that's it for this week, you all, and I'll see y'all next week. Peace.